So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They put Wilson in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Hall.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll go once more with Brooks. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up thrown down for a loss. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, here's Guerendo. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll get this out wide, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Panthers. The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, first... Here's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Guerendo. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He's got his man. That's Legette. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here comes Guerendo. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, Young. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Let's go. Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Young. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, it's Garenda. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Here's Young to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Young gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball for the match. matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Hall from the pistol. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
First down, Jets.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Michael, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. On first down is Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A second down throw for Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hall. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young gonna send it downfield toward Knox. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's gonna be 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got that complete to Knox. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go. Young. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 12. That one good for 26 yards. The Panthers will take their first timeout.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go. Back to throw. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And that is their final timeout of the 2nd half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one taken in right side by Legette. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To throw, Young. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. That is hard. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Young. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. We are through 3. 1st and 10. Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 2nd down, Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Young to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's tipped and intercepted. He works free, right side. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. Going to try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A run here with Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Young to throw on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to try it here again. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big play for the Panthers. It's a gain of 49.
And at this point, the game trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now, faking the give. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.